Welcome, everybody. Hey, another King Dinosaur killer track-by-track album battle. And this time he wants me to put the first Steeler album against the first Alcatrazz album. No Parole from Rock and Roll. I love them both. If I had to pick which one I like more, this one. I also think this is the best album Yngwie Malmsteen ever played on. This album is fucking phenomenal. It's phenomenal. This one is a mind blower though. And I did buy this vinyl way back in the day when it was fairly new. And I love this album, man. I love them both. They're both awesome albums, but yeah, I have to go with Alcatrazz. But anyway. Let's see, it's all luck of the draw, people. Just because I like the album more doesn't mean it's going to win. So let's see if it wins. Alright, we start with A Cold Day in Hell versus Island in the Sun. Easily Cold Day in Hell. I'm not a big fan of Island in the Sun. I think it's a lame opener and it's a lame single and so much better on this album. Yeah, Cold Day in Hell takes that one. Next. Backseat Driver versus General Hospital. I gotta go with Backseat Driver. It's so primitive, generic though, but awesome metal. Backseat Driver, don't slow down. Love it. Alright, next. No Way Out versus Jet to Jet. Alcatrazz has just entered the building. That ripping solo in Jet to Jet. And Bonnet's crazy voice, call me master, I'll call you boy. Fucking awesome. Jet to Jet wins that. Next, Hot on Your Heels versus Hiroshima Mon Amour. I should give it to On Your Heels, but I can't. On Your Heels, it's a game changer. You know, here's this new hot shot, Yngwie Malmsteen. Blew my mind, that solo he does on that song. And then when that song kicks in, I think it's the best song on the album, but it loses. Hiroshima Mon Amour is just too fucking good. Yeah, that's how good that is, that it beats Hot in Your Heels. Alright, next. Abduction versus Krina Corey. Abduction is just a little instrumental. Not bad though. Krina Corey is the greatest guitar solo Yngwie's ever done, I feel, is in that song. And he's done a lot of amazing guitar solos. But his guitar solo in Krina Corey, mind-bending. And also the song, the way, the harmonies, the vocal, unbelievable song. Krina Corey isn't my favorite song off this album. No, believe it or not, it's my favorite song off No Parole for Rock and Roll is a weird one, and it's coming up. All right, next, he asked, oh God, what's the name of the song? Incubus, right? Yeah, King Dinosaur asked me to take off Incubus so they can match up, and Incubus is a little instrumental, which is cool. But he wants me to put On the Rocks versus Too Young to Die and Too Drunk to Live. Both awesome, man, but I gotta go with On the Rocks. Just the other day, you know, I drive around my iPod Shuffle and that song came on. God, I love that tune. On the Rocks! That riffing. You see, the thing about the Steeler album, you hear the riffing and shit, you're like, man, Yngwie never played like that later on. You know, it's just kind of like, ka-ka-gang. That's not Yngwie's style. And as I understand now, as years gone by, that Yngwie didn't want to play these riffs. And they said, all right, fuck you then. So they were looking for another guitar player while Yngwie was still in the house. And Yngwie said, fuck it, all right, I'll do it. So that's why. Those are riffs that maybe Ron Keel wrote or other people wrote. It definitely wasn't Yngwie. All right, next. Down to the Wire versus Bigfoot. Love Bigfoot. It wins. Love it. My co-host, Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, doesn't like that song. Because he hates metal. All right. Yeah, Bigfoot wins that. Next, Born to Rock versus Star Car Lane. Star Car Lane's my favorite song off this album. And it's like a little poppy tune. It's nothing heavy or nothing. It's just love. It's a song that fucking owns. And again, doesn't sound like anybody could write a song like that, but I guess he did. Is the writing credits on here? Let's see. Star Car Lane, Graham Bonnet, Malmsteen, and Waldo. Hey, what do you know? Does Malmsteen write everything on here? Let me see. Yep. Every song on here written by, or co-written by Yngwie Malmsteen. Star Car Lane. Doesn't sound like an Yngwie song, but it wins. I love it. All right, now we end it. They're both ballads. One's called Serenade, and the other one is called Suffer Me. And easily Suffer Me, man. God, fucking Graham Bonnet's voice. And they're kind of identical. It's a ballad, then it ends with a ripping guitar solo. Both of them are like that. But Suffer Me, man. The way Graham Bonnet sings that song, it's unbelievably awesome. Anyway, King Dinosaur. There's a final score. There you go. Wow, what a wipeout. 7-2. But they're both awesome albums. To me, this is Yngwie's best. Even though I do love Rising Force, Marching Out, my favorite Yngwie solo album. And he's had good albums since, you know, like fucking Fire and Ice and Alchemy. He's had some great albums. Anyway, thank you so much, King Dinosaur. You rule, and everybody out there watching, you all rule as well. If you know both these albums, leave it in the comments below. I would appreciate your opinions. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. Thanks again, King Dinosaur, and everybody out there. Thank you for watching. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen up, Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.